Welcome back to News Geelong, as we're down to the Geelong Bulls RSL club, where we speak to skip Ray Wilkinson as the Geelong RSL pumped Queenscliff on Saturday.
In Division 1 of Geelong Region Pennant Bowls, the upset of the round has seen Geelong RSL defeat the previously unbeaten Queenscliff Gold side. Magnificent win. Ray Wilkinson, whose rink had a very comfortable win by 16 shots.
Thank you. Thanks, Graham. Yes, no, it was handy. It was very good, and we needed that today. We got the hiding last week, so we had to bounce back.
Did you really expect to come out and beat the unbeaten Queenscliff Bowl by something in the order of 60 shots?
Not 60 shots, but we are at home, and we fancy ourselves here, and but to win by 60 shots, no.
For our viewers, what sort of home advantage do you have on this synthetic green at the RSL?
Well, if it's a breezy, windy day, it can be very tricky. So if you bowl here all the time, you've got half a chance of getting it right.
As against the normally Tiff Dwarf is the grass greens that the other Division 1 sides play on. But you like the synthetic or the grass?
I suppose I come from the old grass days at Geelong West and Highton. But yeah, look, when you get a bit older, you don't mind these types of greens because you don't have to try to get it there quite as hard. It gets itself there.
Now that gives RSL 3-2 after 5 rounds. Do you think you can continue on with the rolling form to push the top sides and get into that final 4?
Well, we can here. We've got to show it away. Yes, we've got to show better form away from home. But I think we're every chance, yes.
Because we're starting to show some momentum and some, consistency as far as performance on the green.
Well, we got done by 40 last week and won by 60 this week. We need to be more consistent than that.
Well, congratulations on your win today. Queenscliff Gold's first loss for the season. Geelong RSL making it 3-2 after 5 rounds in Geelong Region Pennant Bowls.
Yeah. Thank you, Graham, and it is an excellent win for the club, that's for sure.
Thanks, Ray, and best of luck for the rest of the season. Now down to the Moolap Tennis Club, where they'll celebrate their 75th anniversary this Sunday. We're speaking to Junior Coordinator and Club Secretary Phil Hunt.
Yeah, we're looking forward to a big crowd, Mitch. Everyone, we've contacted people from far and wide to come, and we're really hopeful of getting a huge turn up, providing the weather's good, and it's going to be a great day.
I heard you had a 50th anniversary, obviously 25 years ago. Do you expect bigger numbers from back then?
Yeah, we had a 50th and a 60th, and we had pretty big numbers there. We've done more publicity this time, so I'm hopeful of getting more people. We've got Councillor John Irvine as the Austin Ward Councillor coming down, and we've got Mac Mason, who was our president in 1951. He's coming to cut the cake, so that should be an interesting little thing for something for some people to have a look at.
Yeah, can you just explain what sort of happened in the club in the last 75 years and how it all came about?
Oh, how did it all come about? Well, of course, I've been here for 30-something years, and I've been attached to the committee for most of that period of time. Oh, we've had a lot of things happen. We've just recently, as a matter of fact, we've had the new courts installed over there, made Pt5 and new fencing. A few years back we had this veranda we're standing under, that was fixed. We've had the bar installation inside, which has been a great fundraiser. And of course we've had a lot of terrific players here too, and these are a lot of the young junior players now who are playing in the Learners competition. They had their first game just a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, can you just explain where the club stands in the status of Geelong tennis at the moment, and how many junior teams and that sort of thing compete, and where the club stands?
We're probably a medium to small club. We're nothing like Geelong Lawn or Ocean Grove or the bigger clubs. There's like a lot of clubs, we're struggling a little bit with numbers these days. Tennis doesn't get a high enough profile, as you're probably aware, being a sports writer yourself. It's nearly all football, cricket and netball, of course. But we've got a hardcore of people here, and they've been here for many years, some of them, and we've got a lot of young juniors coming through, including one very good junior, Madison Satiris, who won a tournament up in Melbourne just last week.
Yeah. Just a bit more about her?
Oh, she's an exceptional young player, only 14 years old, just lives locally, and yes, been a really good player. She's in our top junior side, which is going quite well. Grade 3 girls.
Yeah. And just the tennis in Geelong rides the coattails of the Australian Open when it rolls around, so summer's a bit more involvement rather than winter? Yeah,
I think that hits the nail on the head. Once the Australian Open comes around, there seems to be a lot more people down there practising and wanting to have a game, and then it fades out again. It's essentially a summer sport, of course, but we do have a winter comp, which is still quite well attended.
And for all the former members watching at home, what can we expect to see this Sunday?
I hope there's more than 4 because I'm going to... Former members, Mitch, sorry. Sunday we can expect a nice day, a lot of reminiscence, a lot of people we expect from 20, 30 years and more. Like Mac Mason, as I said, over 60 years ago he was the president. He cut the cake at our 60th anniversary and he'll be cutting it again. And Councillor Irvine will be saying a few words about the club and its history. And it's quite a lot of history, which I've compiled something for him to browse over.
Thanks, Phil. And as we go to a break, be sure to join us after this.